Today's video is no fanfare, no provocative issue, just a thought. When was the last time you decided to be yourself? To allow yourself to be great, to allow yourself to go after that promotion that you wanted, or purchase that one big thing that you really wanted without justifying it, without feeling guilty about it? When was the last time you felt that you could say what was on your mind, give your opinion about an issue without shrinking because you didn't want to be that person to start the controversy? Being humble does not mean that you dim your light. And here are 3 reasons that you shouldn't. The first is, when you dim your light, you could be saying to other little girls or women around you that it is okay for them not to be the best version of themselves. You are saying to them to shrink because shrinking is what is expected of you. When you dim your light, you are also giving people permission to not become the best versions of themselves. Because if you stay the same, that means nothing around them changes. Your relationships with them stays the same. You're the same person. And sometimes misery does like company. Because if you change, that means that somehow they feel badly about themselves. They have this misconception that somehow, if you're different, then you have judgment about them. And in most cases, that is not the truth. The truth is, not everyone can go with you simply because as you're changing, they're staying the same. As you're changing, they're trying to damper your belief or your excitement about the things that you want to accomplish. And so when you actually dim your light, when you're not becoming the best version of yourselves, you are giving them permission to stay the same. You're giving them permission to steal your joy. And in cases where there are women and girls that are watching you, you're telling them that it is okay for them not to go after what they want, not to be the best versions of themselves. You're saying to them to dim their light because that is what is acceptable. The second thing that you could be doing when you are actually dimming your light is you are not giving yourself the opportunity to be the woman that you've always wanted to be. Think about it like this. When you say to yourself, well, I really don't need that promotion. I really didn't want it. But deep down, you know that you did want the promotion, but you just didn't try because you were afraid of what other people may think, the judgment, or you were afraid to fail. You are not allowing yourself to become that woman, that girl. You're not giving yourself permission to be the very best version of yourself. And when time has passed you by, you look back, the only person that truly has stood in your way is you. So give yourself permission to be the best version of yourself, to be that woman that you've always wanted to be, to change your life if that is what you want to do, to start to grow and to get interested in certain hobbies, certain things, to buy some of those things that you may want to purchase. And also give yourself permission to want more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more, but sometimes you hear that voice in the back of your head, depending on how you grew up, or the people around you, or the coworkers that you have. You have that voice telling you that you're okay where you are. And if you allow that voice to continue to say that, you'll be just where you are. So instead of listening to that voice, decide who you want to be, the woman that you've always wanted to become, and start to go after that woman. Start to believe now that you're already her, even if you haven't gotten there yet. Start to believe it, start to lean into it, and give yourself permission to become her. You're also giving yourself permission to become forgettable. There is nothing special about you when you dim your light just to fit in with everyone else. What you have done, in essence, is blend in with the crowd. And if you truly want to be different, then you lean into who you are, because we are all different. We all bring something uniquely us to the table. So whatever your unique gift is, that is your gift. And when you shrink, blend in with the crowd, you become forgettable because you are just now one of many. There's nothing unique, nothing special. You haven't tapped into your gifts. You're not doing anything that will garner attention or anything that's going to move you from where you are right now. So instead of blending in, find out what your gifts are. Find out what it is that you are really interested in and what you want to do, who you want to be, and lean into that, because that is what makes you special. Those are 3 things that truly are harming you when you dim your light, when you shrink to make others feel better about who they are. And here is what I know to be sure. When you shrink, they do not accept you anymore. The same people that are not for you, they're not going to be for you just because you've allowed them to dim your light. So do not shrink. They're not going to accept you. And the only person that's truly being harmed more significantly than anyone else is you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave down in the comments below some things that you see as well when someone is dimming their light. What are some of the consequences of that? You know, we like to keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.